start sitting with a little meditation.
All right, welcome to class. Let's sit comfortably to begin with, and then we get to lay down for a long time. So month of June, we are working on connecting with our inner child and be playful and kind of find that spark in life that comes from our inner child. So because we want to connect with the inner child, I thought we'd do a little heart meditation to connect with our heart center. So we'll bring the right hand to the middle of the chest, supporting your heart. And then the left hand is going to be up the side here, just like that. We can close the eyes here and start to breathe, just natural breaths. And observing the rise and fall of the chest as you breathe. Breathing into the heart and breathing out through the heart into the arm and up through the fingertips. And then we breathe in from the top of the fingertips through the whole arm and send it into the heart. So we exhale from the heart to the fingertips. We inhale from the fingertips to the heart. Just noticing any restrictions, any emotions or feelings that arise. Just continue to breathe through whatever arises very gently. Just acknowledging this part of us that is our inner child. That should be always be with us, but sometimes it hides away too deep. You know, you can't find it. So we're trying to reconnect, find that childhood-like curiosity in life. Our last cycle, when you inhale through the fingertips. And then exhale, bring the left hand on top of the right and support your heart center for 3 more breaths. Just really connecting within, being grateful for this energy of that little child that was at some point was you. And maybe remember a sweet memory of you as a child that you want to reconnect with, so you can feel that joy and curiosity and spontaneity of that cute little one that you were one day. And whatever energy you get from that inner child, just keep it with you for the practice. And come back to it when you get disconnected or any thoughts arise. All right, and release. So now we will be sideways on the wall just to be able to raise the legs up. So come in next to the wall with your hips against the wall, and then press into your left elbow and swing the legs up, or get up there whichever way you can. It doesn't really matter. And then scooch in next to the wall so you are pretty close. And legs are up and naturally relaxed. Don't force the hamstring either. Just scooch in until you feel comfortable. All right. And now we do have those two therapeutic balls. Maybe you have them in a little socket or something. So you can keep them in the socket, but bring a little slack between them. And then we're gonna put them in between the shoulder blades, kind of on the outside of the spinal column, towards the neck, but not too close to the neck. So if you look here, you can kind of tell one on this side and one on the other side. Okay. It's gonna go in that very intense area where we hold a lot of tension. So just be prepared. It's gonna be a little tense at first. All right, so we have the arms out to the side in a T position. All right, and try and rotate the palm down and then the palm up. Do a smaller rotation in the arm. And just come around and check the position of your balls there. Yeah, just rotating that arm, just getting a nice little imprint of that release. Yeah, that looks good. So palm up and palm down. Just switch from the wrist, and that's gonna make the whole arm. You wanna switch the arms up and down like that, Jane? Okay, palms up, palms down, rotation. Okay, and stay relaxed in the jaw because that tension in the neck may want to transfer to your jaw. So you may tend to clench your teeth. So just breathe and do as much as is comfortable with the breath and with the release, because it can be a little bit intense there. Good. Okay. Now we will move into a snow angel kind of movement. So we're gonna bring the hands down as we exhale and then lift them up as we inhale. So they're sliding on the floor. So sliding down as you exhale and slide up as you inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. And move very slow and with your breath. This deep embedded tension needs a lot of energy to be moved through. So you get the energy from the breath. And continue on a few more cycles. Good. And now stop into that neutral position. Now we will slide the hands down and then inhale, lift them up and create a big circle, 2 circles, one on one side and one the other. Inhale by your knees. Actually exhale as you go down to the knees and inhale as you rotate the arms back up. Inhale through the nose. Feel free to exhale through the mouth. It's a deeper, stronger release. And you may find one side of your body responding more intensely. Sometimes we have unilateral amounts of tension. One area it's more used and abused. So kind of watch that and see if you need to adjust or taper off or whatever. Okay, 2 more big smooth circles. Great. Release the arms down, give them a break, let them hang down with the palms up. Take a deep breath in the center. Exhale, let it go. Again, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And now let's gently move the head from side to side. Inhale left, exhale right. See how it feels to do this. And if you need to readjust your therapeutic pose position, that will be okay. If you don't have a special therapy ball at home, that's okay. You can always use a tennis ball. Those are very good, very gentle. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Now we're going to keep the arms overhead and we'll imagine we are climbing up a rope. So we're picking up the rope and pull, left hand and then right hand. Good. And you can feel those tennis balls giving you a nice massage back there as you do that. 3 more, just crawling up this rope, climbing up the tree, just like when you're a child and you have this rope and you grab the rope and you just climb up. All right, release the arms to the side. Take another moment to rest with the palms up. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Oh, one more breath. And exhale. Next breath, we're gonna bring the arms up like in a cactus over to the side. And the elbows may not touch the floor, that's okay. They'll be floating, but it's still a nice release in the front of the arms, the pectoralis, this armpit area, and the whole inner arm to the elbow gets a nice stretch. So now we'll rise the arm up at 90 degrees with the fingers to the sky, and then we exhale, drop it back down. Inhale, point the fingers up, and exhale, drop the back of the arm towards the floor. Inhale, and exhale. Just 3 more like that. This opens up this energy of the arms, releases the tension in the upper back, in between the shoulder blades. We're moving a lot of energy around, so we need to use the breaths, powerful breaths. Good, release. So now let's go ahead and drop the ear towards the right shoulder. And just hold there and breathe. You're gonna feel some intensity on that right side. And use the breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more breath. And inhale back to center. Take a deep breath here. Realign, reassess. Reconnect with the breath. And then exhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. And notice that sensation. And notice how it dissipates and how it travels. Where does this energy go? So this energy is not really lost, it's just dissipated, transformed, and transmuted into something better. So we're unlocking the energy of the body by getting deep into those tense areas. All right. Let's release the tennis balls from that area. So lift your head a little bit and get them out. And now we'll bring it right underneath the sit bones. So we're scooching back next to the wall and make sure the back of the legs are close to the wall. And then we put a tennis ball right in the middle of our gluteus muscles. All right, between the maximus and minimus. So you're gonna feel a little bit of tension there too. And it's gonna release our whole back muscles and down the leg and up the spine actually. Now we will add something to this. Arms up overhead in a diamond shape. Index and thumb come together to create a diamond as well. And then slide your feet down the wall to open up the knees to the side in a diamond shape here. So this will make the tennis ball massage a little bit more on the outside of that muscle, just slightly different. And take a few breaths here. And maybe you want to use the hands to open up the knees more. If you'd like, you can press on the inner part of the knee. You can press onto the right side and then onto the left, kind of going side to side, opening up a little bit more. Inhale left and exhale right. Great. Now let's bring the legs back up. And inhale, bring the right leg towards the body and grab it with your hands behind the knee or behind the calf. And just help it kind of stay stretched towards the body without forcing it, just a gentle hold. Take some breaths here, acknowledging the whole back of the right leg. And that tennis ball still gives us a slight massage on that side. A nice release, a sense of energy of release and relaxation throughout the leg and spine. And let's go ahead and point and flex the foot here 3 or 4 times. Just helping that energy move and transmute. And then circle the ankle. And then circle the other way. Good. Release that leg back to the wall. And now bring the left leg towards you. And see how much you want to feel this. Readjust your ball position if you need to. Good. Continue to breathe. And start to point and flex the foot, create some movement. And then do a little circle, one direction and then the other. Just being mindful of what you feel and where does this energy go? Where does it help you? All right. Now go ahead and release that leg back to the wall. Let's go ahead and bring both tennis balls now on the left side. We're gonna bring one at the same position that was before, and one in the middle of our thigh as we drop the legs down to the left side. So one is gonna be right at the hip level in that glute area between the upper and lower glutes. And then the other one is gonna go in the middle of your IT band. We're gonna drop our weight to the left here. So you can bring even both knees bent and drop more weight to that left side. Yeah. And we'll extend the right arm and turn the head to the right. See where you find a good place to hold and take some long, meaningful breaths. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold the breath in the body. And then exhale. Another breath in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more cycle of breaths. If this hurts a lot, it's just a sign that you're very resistant in that area. You have a lot of tension, a lot of stuck and stagnant energy, a lot of gathered energy from our workouts, from walking and everything else. So it may be challenging the first time or two. Now let's go ahead and come back to center and move to the right side. So we're gonna bring that one tennis ball and bring it to the midpoint of the IT band as you drop your knees to the right. Upper leg, you can even extend it if you want something different. The left leg can be extended out, still on top of the right leg to give it that extra weight. And arm and head are to the left now. Or if you don't want too much weight, keep the left leg up the wall and then you back off a little bit. Just depends how your body responds. And if it takes your breath away, you went too far, so back off. You can take your breath away. So I guess it's so deep, so intense. But at the end, we get a nice release because this works to the myofascia all the way deep to the bone almost, not just the muscle. Muscles, tendon, cartilage, fascia, the bone feels it too. So we're getting really deep. It's like a deep tissue massage. But releasing that fascia is very amazing. It has great effects for our whole system. And it's not uncommon to get a cramp in the foot when you sit on that IT band because it's all connected, right? So you're releasing the IT band and then that tension wants to go somewhere and you'll find a weak point and you'll go there. So if you find that foot getting kind of cramped, move it around, bring it up and release it. All right, one more breath here, guys. Okay, bring it back. Okay, let go of the tennis balls to the side now, say bye-bye. And bring the feet up and just really shake from the feet, from the ankles, from the knees. Just let your arms also shake to release any stagnant tension that we might have encountered. Just moving it and releasing it down into the hips, down into the floor, all the way from the fingertips to the shoulders and then down into the earth. And shaking and vibration is very good for the whole body because our cells are in a constant vibration kind of movement. They vibrate in and out of existence constantly, and vibration resonates with what they are, so they really like it. They become more alert, more energetic, more vibrant. All right, release that. So one more thing here, we're gonna press the feet into the wall and lift the hips off the floor. So we're gonna be in a 90-degree angle at the knees. And then we can bring this right leg towards us as first. Maybe it goes up towards the head a little bit. Feel that stretch, don't force it though, just let the leg hang for a second or two. And then we'll bring it over to the other knee. So create a figure 4 on this right side. Just 3 breaths here. It's like a small bridge with a Kapotasana, with a pigeon pose almost. All right, and release the right leg to the wall. And inhale, left leg up and let it drop over. Let it kind of stretch a little bit. Good, and I'll bring it up and over to the right knee. Create that figure 4. And hold. And exhale, break it back to the wall. And gently and slowly release your low back to the wall, to the floor. Now our legs are on the wall and our back is on the floor. We get a little confused. Okay, turn your knees to the right and just gently get up. We will continue with the next pose, which will be the frog pose. So we're gonna open our knees as wide as we can. Get that block or bolster in front of you. Knees wide apart, and then feet wider than the knees. And then drop your body forward, keeping the hips on top of the knees at the same level. And drop your weight down. You can even use your bolster if you want your whole body to be supported by the bolster. You can hug your bolster. That would be awesome. So we're gonna allow the hips a few minutes here to really open. Nice. Reconnect to the breath. Bring your attention back into the heart center. Bring into the heart and then out of the heart. Deepen the breath and lengthen the exhalation. And keep the posture still for another breath or two. All right, let's go ahead and bring the feet together and then walk into the hands and walk the knees closer together. Okay. Next one, we'll open our backs. We will sit And then we bring the legs out in front with the knees bent. So we're going to drop the chest to the thighs. And then we decide, without separating the thighs and the chest, we're going to slide the heels out a bit more if we can. And then just let the body hang here over the legs. The neck would also lengthen and stretch here, the back of the legs and the whole back spine. I'm going to create a nice release of the lumbar spine throughout the sciatic nerve, the hamstrings and calves, Achilles tendon, all the way through the length of the spine. On the left side and right side, all those lats muscles. They're releasing along the side of the neck, right below the skull. Releasing any tension. So it doesn't matter how much the knees are bent. They can be bent a lot. You're still getting the pose. The benefits are still there. But just keep it gentle right on the edge. You don't want to feel any discomfort. Just want to feel a gentle stretch that's progressing very gradually, very gently. Notice how the sensation of tightness or release travels from maybe the back of the leg and it travels up. It wants to go to the lumbar spine where it originated. So it wants to centralize, basically. It wants to come to center to be released because that's where we release it from, right from the spine. And if it's really challenging to sit here, that means you have to sit a lot longer just to release whatever holds you back. All right, let's go ahead and inhale and bring it back in slowly. And now we'll create a shoelace pose, which means the left knee is going to be under and the right leg on top. If they cross a little bit, that's okay. We're going to lean forward a bit and enjoy that stretch. Sometimes the leg crosses all the way, and then you can do more of a forward fold where the knee can connect with the chin. So see what you are. It depends on how much that leg wants to cross over. All right. And again, connect with the breath and send the energy of your own breath to the areas that are working hard right now. The piriformis, the pathway for the sciatic nerve, the TFL in the side of the hip there. Inhale now and slowly come on up. We can do the other side. Release this other hip because it's being quite jealous now. Cross the leg the other way, and now you may feel that this area is a little different. So see what it is, and that's okay. And just lean your body forward a bit. Okay. Yes, our hips get really tight, so we're helping them breathe and release and open. And noticing the thoughts and not allowing them to hijack you. Just bring it back and feel your body, feel the area you're working on, and feel how it gradually releases and benefits from the practice. Couple more breaths here. Okay, release that. Oh, last pose of the day, the most fun. So we're gonna be laying down on our mat, nice and flat, or banana pose. We're gonna stretch the arms up overhead and lengthen in the center first, and then walk your feet to the right edge of the mat without shifting your hips. And then the arms reach to the right edge of the mat as well. Now we're opening the whole left side, just breathing into the whole body. And as you observe here, you may notice the areas that feel really tense or tight, right below the rib cage, above the hip crest, under the arm, the rib cage itself. So let these areas get some extra influx of energy, breathing in fully, holding the breath for a little bit, and then breathing out. Notice how you can add a little bit more energy in the side body right against the heart by taking a breath in and holding it there. All right, now inhale, bring it all to center. Take a deep breath in the center, realign. And as you exhale, walk the feet to the left and fingertips to the left. Open into the right side now. Deepen the breath and hold it in. And exhale, soften and you release. And center again into the middle of your chest, gathering this energy there. Find your inner child, find a memory you want to connect with. All right, so we'll come back into the center. And the last pose, we're going to do supported Shavasana with a bolster underneath the body. So we're going to open the chest. So the bolster is going to be right above sits bones. And we can put a block under the feet if we want the feet elevated as well. So lay down with your spine right against the bolster and your sits bones are on the floor, your glutes. So we're creating a nice little supported bridge here where we really open the front area of the chakra system, including the heart, rib cage, diaphragm, neck and throat and collarbones. Everything gets to breathe more naturally. Arms can be to the side with palms up or down if you choose to get more grounded. Well, really, if you want an inverted, like a V position, you can come closer to the wall and get the feet up on an incline on the wall. So you have all this energy dropping from the heels to the hips, and then the other energy from the top to the hips. So you kind of feel which one you like to do. But they're both good. Feet elevated are always good. For the heart, for the circulation and the peripheral. Or you can also shift into a bound angle if that feels right. You can explore a little bit and see which one you want to do, or maybe you want to do both of them. Reconnecting again, deep inside of you into the heart center. And bring back a memory to mind when you were a little child, as far back as you remember. What were you doing when you were having fun, when you were playing? Bring that image. What was your favorite activity when the parents were not present? When you can really be yourself, and really be with you, and really be who you really are. And now I'll read a dedication to you, a poem that I wrote about 2 years ago. May you be as tall as our oak forest, as wide as our oceans, as steadfast as our mountains. May you be filled with grace. May you be blessed with many gifts. May you prosper and grow. May you learn to be humble and kind. May you learn to never give up. May you know that every time you fall is to simply prove that you can always get up. May you be at peace, feel love and gratitude abound. Let your heart whisper love songs to you. Let the child self come back to life. Allow God to experience life through you. And do not forget to always be you. And after this practice, make sure you drink a lot of water, especially more alkaline liquids like coconut water or pH 9 water and so forth. And stay hydrated in general because we release a lot of toxic waste out of the body after this tennis ball release. So the next couple of days, stay hydrated and you will see some changes in your body. Refreshing our mind for the events, check out the webpage. I know I'm starting a Qigong class on July 7th, and I'll have a poetry event where we all get to explore our poetic talents. I will guide you on how to do that, and you will be Yoga Nidra and poetry. So we start with poetry, and then we get to relax with Yoga Nidra, which is a yogic sleep, where you get to practice how to relax deeply. All right, hope we can join for those. So slowly and gently start to reawaken the body. Maybe move the legs position first. Move the arms, circle them around a little bit. Get your wrists and ankles a few circles. Just waking up the energy at the extremities, waking up the meridians. And coming up maybe to your side first. And then get up when you get to feel ready. All right. Thank you for joining. Let's share this energy with each other from our heart. Bring the hands to the center of the heart. Namaste. Thank you for joining. And have a good evening and a good rest of the week. I'll see you next time. Very good. How did my friends do over here, Gail and Peggy?